Hi, it's Danny Orleans from Amaze Kids. I'm all dressed up, ready to run out and do a kid show this morning, but I'm so excited because last night I got delivered the new book I've written for the magic community, Kid Show Masterplan. As you may know, I've done over 4,000 shows for children at private parties, schools, theaters, and museums across North America. And before I was a magician, I taught nursery and elementary school in the Chicago area. This book will show you how I've taken classroom teacher techniques and strategies and used them to make my shows for children a success. The contents of this book are completely different than the DVD sets I released in 2013 and 2014. I've included 7 unpublished tricks for kids magicians, whether you do close-up, stand-up, or stage, and I've even included a magic trick that I use when I teach magic to children. And the props vary too. For example, jumbo coins, cigar boxes, lumps of clay, and baseball caps. Finally, you'll get instructions and plans to build and perform my version of Boy to Rabbit that I performed in my theater show in the 1980s. The book has 5 chapters, and each one is an important part of my master plan. Each one will help you create and improve the way you perform magic for children and their families. In the character chapter, I examine the characters of successful kid show magicians and create a path so that you can discover your own character that will appeal to kids. In the chapter on set list, I discuss my strategy on how to alter the order of the tricks in your show to keep kids' attention and to maximize entertainment. In the audience management chapter, I pick up where my DVDs left off, as I address psychological techniques that I mastered as a kindergarten teacher that are perfect for the kid show entertainer. Techniques such as using physical cues, modeling, and the use of positive reinforcement help kids succeed when they help you during a show. You'll read about my remote control technique to keep kids sitting down, to keep them sitting quietly, and to prevent them from inching their way up towards you as they watch the show. If you're challenged by having to hold kids' attention for 45 minutes, my top 10 attention-getting techniques will give you lots of ideas to increase kids' attention span. I've written extensively on how to deal with children who cry during your show, and I put forth an assortment of solutions that I think will be very helpful to you. Whether you're dealing with a 6-year-old on stage who gets a little teary-eyed, or a 6-month-old sitting in his mother's lap who just starts wailing, these are real-world problems that we don't read a lot about in the magic literature. I think that you'll find my experience and my suggestions very, very helpful. One way to instantly improve the quality of your show is by modifying your show setting. And by that I mean the room in which your show is taking place. I spend an entire chapter giving you examples how I change your show setting in 6 types of venues, including a birthday party living room, a school gym, a shopping mall, a condo association party room, and more. And moving furniture is just part of the secret. What's a children's magician's biggest challenge? Eliminating ABC. ABC stands for Adult Background Chatter. But before we can eliminate it, we have to understand what about our show setting causes it. And I think you'll enjoy reading my examples and my solutions in the chapter on show settings. Finally, for those of you looking to increase your business, and we all are, I've included a chapter on marketing. This is a collection of on-site marketing techniques, both low cost and no cost, that all of you could be using every time you do a show for children. If you've downloaded and enjoyed my ebook, then you're going to love Kid Show Master Plan. It's triple the size and content, with nearly 200 pages and over 150 photographs and illustrations. I've written it for the magician who wants to create or improve their magic show for children. I hope it'll be a resource for you for years to come.